Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Ready to Love Season 10, Episode 3. It's titled All Together Now. Let's get started. Okay, so the singles from the first and second mixer are about to meet for the very first time at I think at a comedy club. The singles from the first batch are already there. Wayne is sitting with Diana and they are talking. Angie is sitting by herself, a little ways away from them, and she's looking at them. She's staring at them. Naeem and True are sitting together, and then Angie said to True, Wayne did not call me. True yelled across the room to Wayne and said, Wayne, why didn't you call? Wayne said, I was asleep. True asked him, the whole weekend? If a man asks you for your phone number and don't call, I wouldn't ask him why didn't he call. He didn't call because he didn't want to. You have to just accept that and move on. Next, Tommy showed up and he brought out the second group of singles. Jay peeped that Will is gone and Sahara is still there. He don't like no Sahara. He thinks she's a troublemaker. But he sees a couple of new singles that's usually his type, or what he usually go for. Tommy told them that a man will be leaving this week. So then now it's time for everybody to mix and mingle. Diana had a strong connection with Eddie the first go around, but now she seems to be vibing on Cisco. She likes Cisco because she thinks he's funny. And he seems to like her as well. Cisco sat down with Tay, and they seem attracted to each other. Rocky sat down with Eddie. She asked him if he used to be a F-boy. Eddie said never, but she didn't believe him. And he was shocked. He said, oh my God. So next, Tay got to talk with Naeem. He told her he has 5 kids and 3 baby mothers. At first, she thought he was kidding, but she decided to give him a chance because he's handsome. He thought she was attractive as well. Shanice and Cam had a conversation. He shocked me. He said marriage is not his goal. He said he's down for whatever. In her confessional, Shanice said Cam is a red flag because she wants to be married. And she's like 10 years older than him. I think she's the oldest one there. She's 44 years old. I think she's the oldest one there, and I doubt she'll find her husband in this group. Next, we have True matchmaking Eddie and Coley, telling them that they look good together. That's not what she's there for. She's there to find her own match. Why is she matchmaking them? True is another one that's not going to find her match in this group. Then we see Cisco. He can't remember Kiara's name, which is a no-no. We have Sahara. She's modeling her outfit for Hussein, and they seem to be getting along. They seem to like each other. We have Angie. She's coming on strong with Cam. She asked him if they are going on a date, and he laughed in her face. Rose asked Wayne if he's ready for marriage. He said baby steps. He does not want to overwhelm himself. That's what he said. What is up with these men in Philly? Cam does not want marriage. He's just down for anything. Wayne doesn't want to overwhelm himself. Jay has been with some woman or his girlfriend for 11 years and had 2 kids with her and didn't marry her. Women in Philly, if you are looking for marriage, I think y'all have to relocate. because the men in Philly does not seem to be, they don't seem to have marriage on their list. Cam and Deanna are both firefighters, and the impression I got from their conversation was he seemed to have seen her before, but she has never seen him before, and she seemed to be up there in rank. And he seems like a cadet or a rookie, like he just started being a firefighter or something, like a month or so ago. She's also experienced because she trains the cadets. So she's basically his superior. She told him she does not date on the job, and then she told him he was too short. In her confessional, she said he is quiet and he's intimidated. He's intimidated by her. And she said that's not her type at all. Cam was a little insulted. In his confessional, he said she was rude and she was using the job as a reason not to date him. Next, True set up a group date at a skating rink with Naeem, Kiara, Jay, Shanice, and Hussein. And here we go again. True complained that Naeem is not texting her back. The men in Philly are very disappointing. Wayne takes their number and don't call them back. Naeem doesn't respond to their texts. And Cam, Wayne, and Jay are not interested in marriage. The men in Philly are subpar. They're given subpar. Shanice skated with Hussein, who she really liked. But the outfit she was wearing was too revealing. It's not something she should ever wear outside of the house. She had her breasts out, she had her back out, and she basically had her crack out. That's not sexy. Next, True sat down with Hussein and she told him he's beautiful. Why are we wooing the men? Why are we courting the men? How come the men are not courting them? He did tell her that she is beautiful, but I don't think he meant it. He was just reciprocating. Jay and Kiara are vibing with each other very well. She got her foot all up in his lap. Next, Angie set up a double date with Coley, Eddie, and Wayne. Before the guys showed up, Angie told Coley that she exchanged numbers with Wayne and he did not call her. Coley said she exchanged numbers with Wayne and he didn't call her either. So when Wayne showed up, they kind of shaded him a little bit. So Coley is really liking Eddie. She said he is easy to talk to. Angie told them that she was married before and her husband did everything for her and paid for everything, but that's not the life she wants anymore. Eddie said he wants an open, understanding woman. And I'm not a fan of Wayne. I can't stand his hair. I hate that he takes numbers and don't call. I hate the fact that that at his grown age of 36, he's scared of marriage. I hate the fact that he's tearing up the fries and licking his fingers in public on a date on national TV. Use your napkin. He claims he journals his thoughts and he's loyal. He started talking about his brother's family and how he admires his brother's family and his brother's kids. So then Coley started to cry because her brother passed away from a motorcycle accident and they were very close and that day was his birthday. So they all put up a toast to Coley's brother. That was very nice. We also found out that Eddie lost his father when he was 11 years old. So him and Coley kind of connected on that level. Coley told them that she is happy Tommy gave her a second chance, so she was able to meet them. But I hope she doesn't put all her eggs in one basket when it comes to Eddie. She needs to get to know the other guys and not just focus on Eddie. So then Coley and Eddie left, and Angie made Wayne stay so that she could talk to him. She told him if he has a connection with her, then he needs to pursue her. In his confessional, he said he wants space to pursue her on his own time. Wayne does not like her. When you like somebody, you call them, you want to talk to them, you want to be with them. Wayne does not like her. She told him not to wait too long because there are decisions that have to be made. She's giving him a hint right there. You better start, showing up, showing out, because you're going to be going home if you don't, start acting like you want to be here and you want to date these women. I mean, why is he there if he is not going to pursue anybody? I mean, he didn't call Coley. He didn't call Angie. Because he's taking his time. Don't he realize that he's on a dating show competing with other men? Anyway, he told her he'll follow up with her. She told him he better or she'll kick his ass. He said, well, maybe I won't. Angie comes on too strong. She does. She comes on too strong. Next, Rocky set up a pottery group date with Tay, Rose, Fritz, Khalil, and Cam. Cam and Rose are flirting. Tay and Fritz are flirting. Khalil he's feeling Tay, so he sat down for a chat, and they talked about communicating styles. Tay was feeling Cal and he's feeling her. Rocky and Fritz had a convo. They talked about them being a mama's boy and a daddy's girl. I couldn't tell if he liked her or not. I think he called her scary. I thought I heard him call her scary. Tay and Cam had a convo. He sounded a bit jealous. He told her he had to fight to get to talk to her. Fight through the other guys in order to get her to come talk to him. I don't think she responded to that, or maybe they cut it off. I didn't hear what she had to say about that. She asked him what is he looking for. He said a feminine person. Tay said, what if she's not completely feminine? Cam said as long as when she comes home she falls in line. Tay seemed a little taken aback by that, but she didn't say anything, or I didn't hear her say anything. He then said he has been a firefighter for 5 years, and I thought he was a rookie. I thought he had just started, but I guess he probably just started at his precinct, his firehouse. Recently, he just probably changed firehouses. I guess that's what him and Deanna was talking about. Well, I don't really know, and I don't really care, because I don't like him. Ever since he said he's done, he doesn't want marriage, he's down for whatever. I don't like him. Cam told her that his co-workers drink heavy and they are out every weekend. So if that's the case, who's fighting the fires? They're not fighting no fires on the weekends? That's a horrible thing to say, though. That's a horrible way to portray firefighters. He said they drink heavy and they're out every weekend. Wait till he get back to the precinct. They're going to have something for him. In her confessional, Tay said she did not have a connection with Cam. She said he's quiet, just like Deanna. Deanna said he was quiet as well. Next, the ladies meet up with Tommy, and they're in a vault. He told them what happens in the vault stays in the vault. And we all know how that's going to go. We're human beings. Nothing stays in the vault. We all do what we got to do. We're going to talk. Tommy asked them who is connecting with who. Angie said she is connecting with Eddie. He is very articulate and he listens. Coley said Eddie because their future aligns together. Rocky said Fritz because he's a mama's boy and he loves his mother, so he knows how to take care of a woman. I don't like a mama's boy. A mama's boy wants you to pamper them like their mother do. Rose also liked Frizz. She said Frizz will be a great guider and provider spiritually. How does she know that? Deanna said she connected with Cisco because he's funny. Kiara said her strongest connection is Jay because he put gas in her car. Tay said Khalil was on the bottom, but now he's on the top for her. She said the conversation with him flowed. Sahara said Hussein because he's fun. True said her strongest connection is Hussein as well because he's sure about himself. Shanice said Hussein is her strongest connection because she liked that he told her he would catch her during the skating if she was about to fall. And she got emotional. She said she has been broke twice and homeless, and it's good to have support and encouragement. So when he said, "I'll catch you," if you're about to fall, she took that not physically but emotionally, and she had everybody crying. Everybody was crying. Tommy asked which man did not light their fire. Rocky said Eddie. She said he gave her streets, city boy, and F boy. Rose said her least connection is Wayne because he is looking for a girlfriend. She is looking for a marriage. Angie said Wayne because he didn't text her or call her. Coley said the same thing. He got her number and never texted her. Sahara said Wayne gave her the eye, but then she don't know where he went after that. He just disappeared after that. True said Naeem told her she was his strongest connection, but he is not communicating with her. She said she texted him hello, and then he gave her the thumbs up. These Philly men are a trip, I tell you. They are a trip. Kiera said her least connection is Cisco because at the brunch, talking to him was like pulling teeth, and he did not seem interested in her. Deanna said Cam is her least connection because she doesn't date other firefighters. Shanice said Cam's convo sucked. Tay said Cam was her least connection because he had surface level conversation. Angie said Cam was scared of her and he can't handle her. Tommy told them to take the men out on dates and tell them they are not ready to love. So Tay met up with Cam. She asked him how is he doing. He said he's tired from working. She told him that the ladies met with Tommy and his name came up. She told him that they want him to open up more so that they can get to know him. He basically said he will open up for the right person. You have to open up to the ladies so that they can get to know you so you can figure out which one is the right person, fool. She told him that her and the ladies have decided that, then she tried to psych him out. But then she told him that the ladies decided that he is still ready to love. And he was so very happy. Next, Deanna met up with Wayne. Deanna asked him what happened on his last date. He told her he exchanged numbers with Coley and Angie and did not call them. He said he was busy. First he said he was asleep. Then he said he was busy. Then he said he's a space cadet. He's got all these excuses why he's not calling these women. He don't like any of these women. He just wants to be on TV. He said he was busy and sometimes he's a space cadet. She told him that they had a meeting with Tommy. He said, "Oh, really?" And I guess he finally realized what this is all about. He really is a space cadet. She told him the ladies felt as though he wasn't open to the whole process and he is neglecting them. Wayne basically told her that he does not like obligations. If he doesn't like obligations, why is he on the show? When you have a girlfriend, that's obligations. When you have a wife, that's obligations. When you have a marriage, that's obligations. Why is he on the show? He don't like obligation. And he was saying how he admired his brother that has a wife and a child. A child is an obligation, Wayne. What the hell? She told him that the ladies feel like he is not taking the process seriously. Wayne said, "Interesting." That's all he can say. She told him, unfortunately, he is not ready to love. He said, "Okay, interesting." He said he would not have done anything different and he is not there to stroke anybody's ego. Who asked him to stroke anybody's ego? I'm so glad he's gone. So that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.